Hey, welcome to another audio commentary. Today I'll be playing Ashe in the bottom lane. I'm mostly going to be focusing on what I'm doing because this was a pretty interesting game. I got my bottom lane bro Striker playing the fucking cow. Look at that skin. That thing is so awesome. Fucking love that skin. But anyway, we're going to start over here at the golems, however you say that fucking word. And we're gonna be up against a Vayne and Nunu. I know, terrifying, right? Well, I guess we should have expected it, but we didn't. But they went super aggressive on us, and yeah, I'm gonna die right here. Yep. But Striker's gonna grab Vayne, so you know, 1-for-1. Kill on Vayne though, so they're ahead. Vayne's gonna get Doran's blade, refresher pots. I don't buy anything and I just come back to the lane because I want to save. I couldn't buy anything other than pots and I wanted to save up. Alright, so at this point we probably should have been a lot more cautious, but I, you know, at the same time felt that I needed to keep the pressure on Vayne, and I want to say it keeps it in her place, but it doesn't. And these guys were clearly just as together as we were, and you know, they played very well in the bottom lane. I try and keep the harass on Vayne as much as I can, but here Cho'Gath's gonna come for a lane gank, and he's gonna catch both of us, and unfortunately Chowder goes down. We don't trade with them, and they walk away. Sucks. Here I'm going to take a little harass, but I'm trying to keep them off the turret as much as I can. Every time, you'll notice every time she dashes, I fucking back up immediately, because yeah, that hurts as shit. And with that fucking blood boil, man, she puts out some deeps. Really sucks. But luckily, with their aggressiveness, I can use my volley and take as many shots as I can. See, just like that, using their aggressiveness against them. Unfortunately, their deeps is just so much higher than ours, and Olaf's going to come in here for a gank, but they have a ward up, so it's not very successful. They do burn their exhaust, which is nice. Aiding comes down, but again, it's warded, so here I'm going to do my best to clear the lane, and I'm going to go back because I need to, well, I thought, yeah, here we go. I need to go back. Yeah, there we go. I thought I did. Yeah, I need to go back and buy some items before I get too far behind Vayne. Right now, the CS is still pretty close. We're going to see that number change a lot, because unfortunately, Vayne with Blood Boil is just a really hard thing to deal with. So here we're going to be trading back and forth. I'm trying to get, every time she goes into harass, I try and get as much damage on her as I can, but obviously she can put out more damage than me with that attack speed of hers. Chowder's doing a good job of disrupting her, and I'm doing a good job of poking and doing as much damage as I can. Here I didn't follow up nearly as well as I should have. That was my bad there. Right here, I got 6. I pop my ult. Striker gets the kill, but you know, it's a kill. Slows her down a little bit, which is good. As you can see, 0, 1, and 2, I've started to fall very far behind in CS because they're just so aggressive, and she has the advantage. There's not a whole lot I can do, but you know, we stick with it, and it's not all bad. Here we're back. I'm trying to be careful. As you can see, she rolls in. I back off immediately, just trying to save that harass. I mean, as you can see, there's just not much I can do. I can keep volleying her, but I'm just going to run myself out of mana, and then when they dive, I'm going to be able to not defend myself. So I keep trying to CS where I can and get some harass where I can. Here we chunk down Nunu a little bit. I'm unfortunately going to get caught there by his slow and taken down again. 0, 2, and 2. Not looking very good. And, you know, whatever. Striker has a good knock up there. Gets a little bit of damage, saves the turret. He's going to go back here. I'm almost back, so. Up top, Kennan's doing work on Kale, which is really good. He's got 2 kills up on her. So, that will come into play later. Here I check the bush to see what's going on. And then I continue farming once I know I'm safe. I think here, yeah, I start to go mid, and then I realize I am just way too late. They're all back now, so I just get back to the lane. Striker comes back, and we're back to square one. Still trying very hard not to take those ice balls, and here Cho comes in. We're going to catch Nunu under the tower, but unfortunately Striker's going to go down. I did ult Nunu there to keep him and get that extra tower damage. At least it was a 1-for-1 trade. I knew Cho was still there, so I was being very careful, obviously, with that bush warded. And I'm just trying to get my pokes in on her where I can, because I know she's low, and I know she will be a little more timid than she usually would be, especially without Nunu there. I'm going to keep farming since she left the lane, and I can do it safely. I got to get my CS in when I can. As you can see, I'm down by about 20-ish right now, so that gap keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Unfortunately, I'm down, but I'm not quite out. And those freaking ice balls, god damn, those things suck. Olaf's going to come in for another gank here, and I'm going to pop my arrow, volley, and try and get out as much damage as I can, but unfortunately I stand in the Nunu ult like a dumbass, and he's going AP for whatever reason. Well, he's maximizing his AP skills, and he's going to take me down. It's a 2-for-2, but we got 2 kills on Olaf, and you guys know what that means. Fed Olaf is always a good thing. Always a good thing. I'm going to pick up golems here, and then I'm going to go try and help Olaf out, but unfortunately he gets caught. Kennen dies as well. I was just there too late, and I didn't have my ult up because of the previous gank in the bottom. I initiated with the ult so Olaf could get in there and do some damage. We saw Cho go into our jungle, so I backed off to try and, oh yeah, you like that whiff right there, huh? I can only imagine what would happen if I had aimed it towards where I thought the dragon actually was and not tried to go for Nunu. We probably could have turned that around. But to go back to what I was saying, Cho came into the jungle, and I thought he was coming after me, so I popped my hawk shot into the woods just to see where he was, and he was just clearing wraiths, so I went back to the lane and then up to the jungle, and yeah, he saw everything that happened. Here I'm going to get some nice harass on Vayne. Unfortunately she has Nunu back, but Chowder's on his way back, so I always say Chowder and Striker, I can't decide what to call him, so you're just going to have to deal with that. Nice pop up there. We get some good damage on her. She's going to be able to get out because of that blood boil. That speed. It's just crazy. That attack speed. I'm going to get really low here, and I know what you're thinking. Dude, you need to go back. In fact, Striker was being like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, no, we're going to bait them. I had someone heal up. I had my flash up. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to end up making a play here that really keeps us in the game in the bottom lane here. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I'm going to get ice blasted. Damn, that shit hurts. And Nunu's going to flash in. I'm going to pop my heal. I ult Vayne, put some good heavy damage on her, flash out of the Nunu ult. She's going to get away, but Nunu's going to drop here. And look at that. It's 1-for-0, but that was just massive confidence boost for us, and we really needed that kill. It really helped me with the cash, and it just felt good. I knew we weren't out of it at that point. As you can see, the score is still pretty tight. We're just barely ahead. Most of the deaths are on the bottom, thanks to me. And, you know, it can't be helped. That was just the lethal combination that they had there. Here, I'm going to go up into the fight, mingle around a little bit, get some assists. We're going to take this turret down. I think we get this turret as well. We did some work. There, I whiff another arrow. But, you know, it's the effort that counts, right? Right? Yeah? We're going to get 3 turrets off of that, which is nice. And, yeah, that's really going to help us out in the gold department. Here, they chase too far, and Ali pops them up, and we just turn on them, engage. I pick up a kill. I'm going to head bottom here, pick up golems, I believe. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm going to save the turret. Then I'm going to pick up the golems. Because I know I picked those things up. Vayne and Nunu, I'm just going to let that go. Because there's just no point. It'll help me farm a little bit later anyway. We see that dragon's back up. Charter marks it. We all head that way. We're in good position for it, so we start doing it. I'm trying to zone them out. We get the dragon, pick up their wards, and back off. We decide that we're going to take out that bottom tower. I start clearing the minions out as fast as I can. And we're going to push this down. Already about half health, so they just surrender it. I mean, you know, whatever. Don't know what Annie's doing here. She had some crazy idea of fucking catching somebody in the jungle or whatever. Notice that I'm doing golems. Vayne's gonna get caught here and sniper shot. Look at that. Look at that fucking arrow. Love that shit. Oh, there's nothing more gratifying than that. Catching a nice arrow. Oh. Here. Gonna come in, just a little skirmish here. Obviously we got the deeps. I'm gonna go drop here, but Cat's gonna go down as well. I think they're gonna lose Nunu too. Oh, yep, they lose Nunu. We're gonna pick up this tower, which is very nice. I like. Then we pressure this one, but I don't think we're gonna get that one. Everybody backs off. My build is getting a lot better. I have BF and a PD. Obviously Vayne is ahead of me still. As you can see, I'm still about 40 CS behind, which really sucks. Kennen and Striker are going to get caught out here. But I fire a nice arrow at the turret, catch Nunu. I'm going to pick up the kill on Katarina here. We're going to get some nice damage. Cho's almost going to drop, but he's going to get away. I back off to avoid the rupture. Get a few shots on Nunu. And, you know, just trying to push them off. We're outnumbered. It's 4-2. There's no reason for us to fucking go chasing them because it's just going to die. I hawkshot to make sure it's safe for me to do wraiths. I'm going to go back, and I think I just pick up a vamp scepter here so I can have some lifesteal. I needed some sustain. Picking up the one golem that they left. Here they're going to start pushing mid, and I'm going to go up and meet up with them. We decided to do this because they had no tower at this inhib, so we figured we could probably push it down pretty easily, and we do, because they're a little afraid. We're going to back off here. I'm going to go down and clear bot. And here, they're going to get caught in the woods. I had shot an arrow up from the bottom, caught Kale, which really I feel turned the fight here because we had, I think it was a 4-on-3 advantage for them. So they end up cleaning up 3 kills, and then I get here. I think we decide to do Baron at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna push that top lane out, and we're gonna clean up Baron. Now here I wanted to push this tower because I saw that they weren't really near it, but then we see all of them converging, so everybody just backs. And that was definitely the right play to make, because we would have been severely caught out. Now we're going to go pick up Dragon. And then we're going to head up here, and we are going to make a nice play. You can see Cat here and Cho'Gath coming from the left, as well as Kale getting caught right there. I see this arrow, boom, catch them both. Kale's going to fucking drop because her ult was just a tad bit early. Cat's going to go down, and yep, the GG from Kale. We're going to come in and push this turret down. Turret goes down, start to work on the inhib, and there's a surrender vote. They know it's over. It's just a matter of time. It was a good game though. I had a lot to learn from this game, especially about Vayne and Nunu. What a brutal combo. We probably should have been, you know, a lot more cautious, played under the tower a little bit more. But I feel like if I had just done that, I would have been even further behind in farm than I am. And as you can see on the screen, I am well behind Vayne. She farmed up way better, but somehow I managed to stay in it. Look at all my assists. That's what really kept me in the game, kept me relevant. And a couple good arrows there, you know, really turned the tide. So just because you don't fully carry a game, as you can see that Olaf did, doesn't mean you can't contribute, and you got to keep playing. So that was my game for today. Hope everybody liked it. Like, subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and I'll catch you later.